All right, so right over here is where we planted the peppers and the tomatoes, and then we needed some ground to do our winter squash. And yesterday we baled hay out here on this this up bottom field here, but this area on this hillside has really bad germination of grass and the swards. The sward is basically the root ball of grass. It's actually really weak and really small. So we planted all of our winter squash all over here. Butternut squash, kabochas, acorns, and some blue hubbards. Alright, the transformation is beginning in this house here, the eggplant house, and that house way over there, that's the seed house. We're beginning that change the seed house into the pepper ginger house. Right now we're removing the pallets, getting rid of all the plants, and then in this house here we're cleaning up all of the weeds and making the eggplant stand out a little bit more. Whenever you meet a chef, you always ask them, what's your favorite thing to cook, or what's your favorite thing to eat? On the farm we have those questions too. And so I asked Henry, what's your favorite kind of lettuce? And he actually pointed to these two rows right here. This is called double density. He says that these are his favorite because the color is beautiful, the flavor is exquisite, and also it's very heavy and very dense. Hence double density. So in this greenhouse we harvested about 1,100 heads. We sent them to the market and sold them all. And now we're having just these last two rows here to kind of head up. And yeah, that's it. Let's get to it.
Up together. This variety needs to be kept further apart, I'm afraid. Or cut into smaller pieces. And then count them. I'm putting 30 into a tray. Do them 6 inches apart. And for the big ones, we're probably going to want to make them hang out to the side like this so they don't bump into each other. Like that. We'll try to get this down the middle. And then, so we'll probably have to dig down a little bit to get them down. What we're trying to be careful of is these little hairs. Those are what's important. So we're trying to be gentle with them. And when we can, we'll try to spread them out a little bit. And once we get them all in, then we're actually going to come back And we're gonna fill in our trench here, and on these tall ones, we'll fill them all the way up. So one like this, we're still gonna put it down 4 inches. This is what I want down 4 inches, the top of the bottom of the little sprout there. You gotta be more careful with them.
So what part's going all the way down?
We want the top of the little sprout to be 4 inches below the surface.
Mm-hmm.
And then these, this is more like what it usually looks like, and then you just fill up. So just the little bits coming out the top, like that. And then we'll come back as it grows and keep filling it up.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so the transformation is finally complete. This is the seed house, which is now called the pepper ginger house. We just finished planting all of our ginger in this area here and over here. And then down there is our pepper plants. And because ginger likes way more water than peppers, we take 2 loops of hoses, and actually the hoses go down, loop around, they go back twice. So you get twice as much water for the ginger, and the peppers get the regular amount. In between the peppers down there, we have the last soil blocked trays of tomatoes. Those are going to be planted in the rolling house.
We push it forward at the evenly both sides at the same time. We're going to go really slow because a lot of times some of the poles are going to get hung up on these poles. And if we keep pushing after that, we'll get everything bent and broken. So when we yell to stop, stop. And we'll have to do some prying and readjusting, and then we'll roll again. So we want to roll slow.